A News 10 NBC investigation into a claim of sexual assault at a local nursing home.
My grandmother was left in her room and another resident wandered in there.
New at 6, this investigation examines a sexual assault claim at Waterview Heights Rehabilitation and Nursing Center. Studies indicate that the majority of sexual abusers in nursing homes are other residents, most of whom are suffering from dementia. Family members say that's what happened at Waterview earlier this month. And a warning, this report is disturbing and not suitable for children. It was Thursday, September 4th. The granddaughter of a Waterview Heights resident says her aunt got a shocking phone call from Rochester General Hospital.
I'm informing her that her mother, who was living at Waterview Heights in Rochester, was admitted to the hospital for sexual assault.
Her mother, who we'll call Ann to protect her identity, has dementia and lives here at Waterview Heights on a floor with other residents with the condition.
My grandmother was left in her room and another resident wandered in there.
She doesn't know how long he was in Ann's room before a nurse walked in and caught him.
The nurse checked my grandmother's undergarment and there was blood in it.
A study approved by Cornell and published by the National Institutes of Health documents factors leading to resident elder mistreatment, RREM, in New York nursing homes. It concludes that when there are fewer staff members, there are more incidents of resident-to-resident mistreatment.
So just knowing that information from studies, you would assume that they would have more care on that floor, more supervision.
But Waterview's most recent Department of Health inspection lists page after page of severe understaffing that inspectors say put residents in jeopardy. For example, on March 2nd, during the day and evening shifts, there were 4 nurses caring for 215 residents, a ratio of 1 nurse for every 54 residents. And that night was even worse. Only 2 certified nursing assistants in the entire building, a ratio of 1 CNA for every 108 residents. But leaders with the Grand Healthcare System say all of the violations listed in this 113-page report have been corrected, including staffing shortages. In a text message concerning the alleged sexual assault, the vice president of the Grand told me they, DOH, completed their investigation. They cleared the facility and staff from any violations of policy or regulatory compliance. As for Ann's granddaughter, she says seeing her grandmother at the hospital was heartbreaking.
The entire time she was telling me how she wants to die and that she doesn't want to live anymore.
Her grandmother will likely need emotional support. A study published in the medical journal Gerontologist found that nursing home sexual assault is so traumatic, 50% of victims die within a year of the assault. She's determined her grandmother won't be one of them. She has a message.
Keep your elderly close by and just advocate and hold people accountable.
Now, I reached out to the Grand Healthcare System, the company that owns Waterview Heights. The vice president accused me of, quote, publishing false or incomplete information, insisting that HIPAA laws don't allow him to release contradicting information. But he did confirm that Waterview reported Ann's case to the Department of Health. Of course, I reached out to DOH, and a spokesperson told me today it can't comment on an open investigation. If you have a complaint about a nursing home, you should file it with the Department of Health, the Attorney General's office, and State Ombudsman. I have links for you to do all of that in the body of this story on our website, WHEC.com.